Have you ever seen any birds, bees or squirrels swiping their credit card at the grocery store for food? Or any other animal paying its bills for clothes and shelter? Oh yes, we humans, the most intelligent species on this planet, who pays for its own existence. And the excuse we give is, we are advancing. But what kind of advancement is this where we have to pay for fresh air and water which was free in our ancestors' time? Well, we might be a special species, but are we really advancing and have become the owner of this planet? I'm not sure where are we heading to, but I'm sure today on a global scale we face two big issues: climate change and biodiversity loss. And that's why the world is in desperate need of impact creators, people who can act and not just raise voice and create an impact for a better future of this planet. Recently, I conducted an anonymous survey of 1800 people, and 98% of them showed interest in making a change. But only 1% out of these 98% believed that their action can really create any kind of impact. Sad, right? But not until I came to know that in a single teaspoon of soil, there are more microorganisms than people on earth. Microorganisms are tiny living impact creators who make the soil fertile, purify water and generate oxygen so that we humans can exist on this planet. Well, it's not only these microorganisms, there are several such species, tiny impact creators like bees, planktons and fungi, and many more, because of whom the lives on earth are able to thrive. Well, I shared you about what can you, being a small tiny one, do, and I feel that tiny people are more nature lovers, just like me. Well, ever since I started walking, admiring the fragrances of flowers, the buzzing bees, the rustling leaves, and the waves of seas is something I love to do because nature has been my biggest source of inspiration. But in 2016, when Vada cyclone hit the shore of Tamil Nadu, I saw trees falling down and I felt like they are asking for help. I saw birds and squirrels running for shelter. I felt I have to do something for them. And so, I took a small step of participating in plantation drives. And in 2018, I took my own initiative of taking a mission of planting 1 lakh trees, and we can say 100,000 trees also. Well, after starting my mission, I felt really happy, and now planting one by another a tree, I've gradually reached one of my milestones of 18,000 plus trees and created 16 fruit forests. I'm so happy about it. And you see, it's important for all of us to become impact creators and do something like this. Now, for doing all the good work, I've also got awarded as the Prime Minister National Child Awardee, which is the highest civilian honor under 18 in India. and I am also the youngest fruit forest creator of India. We usually underrate the power of a small step, a small drop, a small impact. Together we all can create. Well, while many of my plantations, people joined me in my mission, and so I created an eco-army of like-minded people who bring the change. And I kept growing my eco-army like this. Well, now after creating an eco-army, I was like, now there are a set of people who want to do something. And after my first interaction itself, when I again conducted a survey, I was so happy to see that surprisingly that 1% got increased to 70% of people who believe that their action can create any impact. So you see the power of one interaction, and they did not only believe, they even took action and took part in several different activities and took different initiatives like No Plastic Challenge, Waste to Wealth, Sustainability Journey, and plantation drives. I'd like to share you one of my favorite impacts. A boy in a government school where I planted trees gives water to the trees every day, even when the schools are closed, as he does not want the growth of the trees to stop. Well, this is the hope we all should have. I'm not telling you that the journey is going to be easy. Neither did mine. I also faced several challenges, difficulties, and failures. But if you want to be successful in your journey of change, you have to act and take the risk. And if the task to change the world comes to you, don't hesitate. Take action by planting trees, feeding birds, doing waste to wealth, or buying locally, using less water, or shopping second-handed. Do whatever you can. And if you can't do any of these, at least show gratitude to the people who are on their path to become an impact creator without asking any questions. Just like those small microorganisms who work so hard and they consistently keep working for a positive change without asking any questions. So now, believe me, the code red for humanity has arrived. So don't wait for any further alarms. Wake up, the time to act is now. Because if not you, then who?